Well, if you've been wondering how some of these exhibitors' stands actually get created, they actually get built, someone from Confex Expo is here to tell me a little bit more. Ryan, thank you for coming here today. What does Confex Expo actually do?
Okay, so Conference Expo was a proposition really born out of some of our clients' needs for a stand that they were able to prescribe to their participants, to their sponsors. So about 4 years ago, we had a client that came to us and they said, okay, we're putting on this conference, we want it to look uniform, we want it to come together very easily and effectively. So from there we thought, okay, what can we do? And we came up with this concept which we branded Conference Expo. So if you just pan around to this vision here, this animation, you'll see the kind of a rendered animated room of the in situ scenario that we would put in place. And this is a proposition that we sell and we offer to organisers, and they would typically prescribe it to their sponsors for them to utilise. So it's a turn up and go. They don't have to organise any couriering, they don't have to change their graphics. They literally turn up, bring their literature, bring their guys, the sales guys, enjoy the event, take part, and then after the event's finished, off they go. So it's a hassle-free, turnkey solution for organisers to use and utilise for the benefit of their sponsors and the audience of that conference.
And it must be pretty cost effective as well if you can, provide them with this easy step-by-step solution.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when we put it together, we tried to price it backwards actually. So we thought, how much does it cost an exhibitor, other than buying the stand space, to get on site, bring his pop-up or his banner, his person that he needs to set that up a night before, hotel room perhaps, etc, etc, etc. And that could be upward of £1,000, £1,500. So we've priced this at a level where it's incredibly competitive, from anything from £550 up to, depending on the scalability. I mean, you can add on the bits like the TV screen, the AV unit, the display cube, etc, furniture, and that all depends on how elaborate the exhibitor wants to get and what they want to achieve, whether it's digital content or whether it's more physical content.
But I'm sure there could be quite a lot of people here today that perhaps want to exhibit but always thought it was maybe cost prohibitive, because you think, if you're going to exhibit at a place like this, it's going to be expensive, we can't do it. But actually, if you come here, you can do it for potentially 550 quid.
Yeah, so it's breaking down a lot of those boundaries that would perhaps be in place that that an exhibitor would hesitate at, taking part. So if we just pan over to the other side of the aisle, you'll see here we've got an in situ example of a pavilion we put together for the Association of Incentives and Marketing, and they have incorporated, I think at the moment, 12 of their members, and each member gets a stand that represents them individually, but that is put together under the banner and the overall branding of the association, which achieves two things. It gives the association the branding and delivers value for money for the exhibitor, but it also gives the exhibitor, the sponsor, that individuality in terms of their branding, their content, and it gives them their chance to interact with the exhibitor, the visitors of the show.
That's fantastic. So you actually really provided, so this entire setup here with all these different exhibitors you've put together on this this solution.
Yeah, absolutely. And so you'll see the Conference Expo stands around the perimeter are the off-the-shelf Conference Expo solutions, and what we've done here is we've added a slightly customized element within the middle storeroom counter for the MIA to base themselves as the umbrella organisation. So this is an example that has worked very well within Confex, and in fact this is the second year in a row that we're installing this.
Fantastic, Ryan. Well, thank you so much. We will definitely make sure any exhibitors that want to come and check out your Conference Expo stand. I don't suppose you know what stand number you are?
Cool, blimey. My MD is going to give me a slap on the wrist for this, but unfortunately, no, I don't.
Well, we'll find out and make sure everyone finds out, because we'll also put it on our Twitter feed. Because if you follow the conversation, of course, you can follow us on @INTL Conference and use the hashtag Destination Confex. Thanks very much, Ryan.
Thank you too.